I was gonna leave, and then we started. Just got talking. She was telling me about some of the beers that they have in here. I had a Guinness because they poured a perfect pint, an actual Guinness glass. But she was telling me about some of the beer blends. They do the traditional black and tan, the blacksmith and various versions of. This is a newer one because the beer is fairly new. It is the Dirty Blonde, which is the Guinness Blonde. It's all kind of melded together now at this point. But she did have it poured perfect to start with. I got a picture of it I'll put on there. But I've kind of wandered around and moved, and they kind of blend together at some point. But anyway, yeah, it's a traditional Guinness with the Guinness Blonde, and it's a combination that I hadn't had before, and all the other combinations I have had because I'm that old. So anyway, I'm trying to beer whisper out on the patio at Seamus McDaniels. The aroma is interesting because I still get some of those Guinness notes, but now it's tempered with the blonde lager notes. So I get these almost That almost smells like, it almost smells like roasted malt and peach is what I'm getting. I know I shouldn't be getting the fruit, but that's what I'm smelling. Oh, it's nice. It's easy drinking. It gives the blonde more body while tempering the Guinness Stout, which takes it down to about a kind of a light to medium bodied beer. It's very creamy because the Guinness still is dominant. But I can feel that lager in there. Beer geeks have different takes on the blonde lager. I think it's a good beer. I don't know that I like the price on it. It typically runs about $9 in my neighborhood for the same money. There's other beers I personally prefer. But I do think it's a nice, easy drinking beer. I think it could serve as a good gateway beer because it has more to it than a typical macro lager. If folks like it, like the bodies, then you can start moving them up the craft food chain. I'm not saying the blonde lager is a craft beer, Mike. Don't get me wrong. I'm saying, but it could serve as a gateway beer to craft beer drinking. I hung out over the weekend with two good friends, Moose and Huggy Bear, Scott, Greg and Scott, and Scott was a diehard, I think he was Bud Light, some kind of macro light drinker anyway. And now, we go somewhere and he's got a taste. He'd always thought he didn't like dark beer from what people had told him. And now he just can't get enough of porters and stouts.
I had a cup.
The point to my story being is you never know who is going to become, because he would have been the last person I thought I could convert to craft beer, because he liked the quantity, he liked something light. But now he gets to work. We were drinking Saturday night. He had he bought his wife some Bud Select, and he was drinking a Bud Select, and he came over where Greg and I were drinking, and he finished that up and says, "Tom, what do you got in there? Please don't make me go back to Bud Select." So I felt like I accomplished something. This is a very nice combination. Yeah, I've had a traditional black and tan. I've had the blacksmith, and I've had the various other versions of whatever combination. They have Guinness, Harps, Middix, and the blonde here, Bass, and so they have all the usual suspects that you'd expect. They have a handful of crafts. See if I can read the list behind me here. I'll just read it all to you, alrighty? We don't care, right? I've already ran along, so it doesn't matter at this point. We got Guinness, Blonde, Harp, Middix, Bass, Stella, Sam, Adams, Oktoberfest, Killian's, Budweiser, Tallgrass, Pub Ale, Bud Light, Blue Moon, Boulevard Wheat, Four Hands, Contact High, PBR, Deschutes, Mirror Pond, Golden Light, Angry Orchard, and Lagunitas Dogtown Pale Ale. How about that? Dogtown Pale. Anyway, they have a lot of other than craft beer, but I imagine that's what makes the folks get a combination of craft and non-craft folks. So anyways, hey, I'm Tom the Beer Whisperer. I didn't catch the bartender's name, but she was so friendly. I actually ordered one beer, I paid for it, and was going to head out. So it looked like it was going to start raining. And once she started explaining to me about the dirty blonde, I said, oh hell, I'm probably going to hang here a couple hours at this point, so I'm going to Brewers Club. I'll go later.